Jessup, who were 1 point behind, saying that the track was too dangerous. Dave Lanning picks up the story.
Kenny Carter coming into heat number 5, and this one really should have an interesting prospect, because we have two of the riders who have been in the camp who wish to continue to race. That's Carter and Alan Graham, and two of the riders who really have been opponents of that decision. That's John Louis, who has been really outspoken in his opposition, and Chris Morton. He'll be in yellow and black. There is Carter, and it is really staggering to hear him say that his England teammates have been slagging him off in the dressing room for his desire to race. It's hard to imagine. There's Carter, the number 1. He has never been universally popular. He says what he thinks and leads with his chin, but it certainly isn't a glass chin. And that's amazing, that a lad with a broken leg can get some abuse just because he wants to ride and do his duty to the public. Really quite amazing. Here's John Louis. Well, we've heard what he thinks of conditions. He says it's absolutely diabolical and should be called off. How is it going to affect his racing frame of mind? Will they be hunting for Carter? Or will the will and more positive appetite to race of Carter and Graham take its toll here in heat 5? Looking across the lineup on the inside, Louis, no score excluded with a fall in his first ride. Grid 2 has Alan Graham with a win. He is in blue. Carter is in white in grid 3 with a win, and Chris Morton, who had no score in his first ride, is on the outside. From a statistical point of view, in the first 4 races, the winner has come from the inside grid in red, and away they go again and up to the first corner. It is Carter away bravely. Carter leads it. Second place is Louis. Third is Graham, and Carter is riding a brave race. Morton crept up into third place. So it's Carter in front. Second place Louis. Third place is Morton, and Alan Graham is at the back. And Carter is absolutely tearing them apart. And it really does take a special brand of courage to turn on a performance like this. Still Carter in front. John Louis picking up 2 points here, retrieving his own personal situation in third place is Morton. Into the last lap, still Carter. All, 50 lengths in front. Getting a bit tight at the minor placings, with Morton now pressing on the back of John Louis. No way through there. A win for Carter. Second place Louis. Third place was Chris Morton. And Carter acknowledging the crowd, and the crowd in turn acknowledging a real little hero. In this controversial British final, all the field of 16 have now completed their first 2 rides, and here is the leaderboard. In the lead, 1 point clear of the field, the brave Kenny Carter, unbeaten on 6 points. Then we have 4 riders: Dave Jessup, Andy Graham, Neil Evans and Les Collins. Martin Yeates, the sole National League representative, he's on 4 points. Gordon Kennett has 3 and Alan Graham has 3, and at the moment those would be the 8 to go forward. Heat 10 brings back into the picture the rider who really has captured the imagination and the hearts of this crowd here at Coventry. Kenny Carter, unbeaten. He'll be in grid 2 in the blue helmet colour. As the racing has improved, track conditions drying up slightly, it has been shown it's possible to come from the back. Carter has made 2 impeccable starts and has not looked in danger really, but he's got some tough opposition here. John Davis on the inside, a fast starter in red. Then Carter in grid 2. Grid 3 has Dave Jessup, who has conquered conditions, has 5 points, and on the outside Martin Yeates, who too can hop out of the traps. He has 4 points. Here we go, heat 10. And again, it is Carter and rather Jessup who shows. Jessup and Yeates bring around the outside, and Carter lost almost control going up to the first corner. It's Martin Yeates and Jessup together as they hit the bottom turn. And it is Martin Yeates in front. And the young man from Wiltshire really is showing the way. Here's Carter coming into the picture, and the boy really has got some courage. He has got to take a hat off to him. He's having a go from the back. Remember, he's riding with a broken leg, and I think he's got round Dave Jessup. Carter is gone into second place and chasing hard after bottom corner, and Jessup has come back inside him into the last lap. And it is now Jessup moving up into second place, and Carter's back in third place, but he's not finished. Yeates in front, Jessup is second. Kenny Carter, he really is putting his neck on the line here. A win for Yeates. Second place is Jessup, third is Carter, and he really put 101% into that one. Oh. They've all had 3 races, and it's now Andy Graham, British champion 2 years ago, and a controversial exclusion victim last year. He has now hit the front with 8 points. In joint second place, Martin Yeates, the surprise packet. Kenny Carter, the brave one. Neil Evett, another surprise packet, and Dave Jessup on 7 apiece. Alan Graham and Les Collins on 6 points. And then we have 2 riders on 4 points, Gordon Kennett and Jeremy Doncaster, and that is the cut point with 8 to qualify. On the